1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
What is going on? Welcome, guys. Mic check, 1, 2. Welcome. Happy hump day, happy Wednesday. I hope you all are having a great week. We are back in the CRJ, but we are in the great continent of the Down Under, as we are partaking in a nice flight in Australia today. It was suggested by Scott from our one of our Simple Captain members, so I shall oblige. And we found this Jetstar livery. I don't think they operate the CRJ in real life, but that's the only one I could find for an Australian operator, and it should have, like, it should do. It should work for us today, and it's pretty, so why not? Welcome, Scott. Welcome, Gary. Says, good day, cobbers. I'm not sure if that's an Australian term, but good day to you, sir. Welcome, Gary. And welcome, Scott. And we are, like I said, in the beautiful CRJ9, and we're flying down to, or up to, Brisbane from Melbourne. And guess what? We actually have Tower online. and Tower actually gave us a reroute. So this is like the first time in all my years of flying on VATSIM. I had never gotten a reroute till today. Guys, let me just show you guys real quick. So our routing was supposed to take us direct Mike Lima and then Canty, Borley, Hugo, Gala, BN, direct 19 left with no star. And Tower messaged me. He said, "Good day. Can you please accept this? Direct ML Hotel 66, lag up Hotel 185, direct to BN and then direct to Brisbane." So I said, sure thing. It's a more straightforward routing. Hopefully it won't increase our track miles by too much. But yeah, that's what we have to deal with today. So we'll deal with the reroute. That's fine. And we're going to get our IFR clearance from VATSIM as well. So welcome y'all. We are on live weather in real time because morning time in Australia. So it works out perfectly in the down under. First time, like I said, flying in Australia, both on stream and off stream. So even off stream, I've never flown in Australia. So I'm super excited about this. Should be a good flight. Should be about 2 hours. And we got your Sim CFI, a real RJ pilot in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully we can pick your brain a little bit this evening. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a good time watching our flight today. So let's hop in and let's get things. I love this silver livery. It's just so pretty. I have just Tower online. I do have Tower online, Scott. So that should be fun. Let's. I guess it's morning for them, so it makes sense. So let me just turn up the sounds of the sim if I haven't already. Okay, it's already up. Good. VPilot's at a good volume. Everything's good to go. Good. Let's get things started. I had a very long day at work, so I'm absolutely like exhausted mentally. Hopefully we have enough mental faculties about us to complete this flight successfully. But first things first, we're gonna go to our EFB here and go to our aircraft. I'll open up all the doors, service door. I'll put the ground power on, and trucks are in place. That's good to go. Sweet skin, indeed. Scott says spicy. It is spicy. It will be spicy. Hopefully we'll make it in one piece. So, battery power on, DC service on, and your Sim CFI. Don't forget to, or don't hesitate to jump in and correct me if I'm not doing anything right in terms of the actual CRJ flows. I'd love to learn. Sim CFI says wrong plane for that. Need more sleep for the RJ. Honestly, I am exhausted today, but it's okay. We'll do our best. So DC service, I'll put it on. I usually do it. Not sure if that's standard protocol or not. But let's go ahead and put the ACA power on. Aircraft's going to come alive. We do have the Boris AudioWorks sound pack, which sounds excellent. I'm going to arm the emergency lights, and I'm going to put the nav lights here on. And I'm going to go no smoking to auto. Okay, beautiful. So let's see. Fuel pumps can stay off for now. Isolation valve, your Sim CFI. Okay, DC serve stays off. Okay, hopefully we won't forget to turn it back on. But isolation valve I usually open for engine start, but I don't know if, since the bleed valves are on auto, I think maybe we can keep it closed and it'll still work. That's a question for Mr. Your Sim CFI. I'll open it for now out of habit for the 7.3. And the Airbus, well, the Airbus is a different story. It does everything for you, but in the 7.3. So in terms of the cabin altitude for landing, I'll leave the landing elevation to 0 here, just because our destination of Brisbane is on sea level, is at sea level. I'm going to go packs on, recirc fans on, condition air on, and not needed, it's auto, beautiful. So we're learning already. So isolation valve, I'll close it then. In terms of the windshield heat, Mr. Sim CFI, I usually turn that on, but not sure if that's standard as well. DC server comes on, it D-serve never comes on. It stays AC powered. Oh, okay. So there you go. So I don't need to turn that on. Beautiful. Learning already. Emergency exit lights and no smokings to auto. Hydraulics. Now, I know in the Challenger you turn on the 3A or whatever to get pressurized the nose gear so you can remove the bypass pin. I'm not sure if that's how it is in the RJ. We got Prototype Gaming in the house, just seen the CRJ on Final 05 at Toronto. Was that you? Beautiful. What's going on, Prototype? And we got Chris. Yo, nice that I found another of my favorite streamers flying the RJ. I knew CFI was going to be here. Hey, welcome, Chris. I know you were asking me the other day when I streamed, so glad you found us, my friend. Guys, and if you're just joining us, I'd really appreciate it if you smash the like button and support us on our endeavor today. Good. Let's go down to here. We are nav databasing till 16th of May. It's 24th of April, which is good to go. Just before that, actually, I'm going to go, whoops, nav lights, parking brake back on. Nav lights, or nav lights. Can you tell my brain is fried from today? IRS is go to nav. I'll turn on this guy on standby for the backup radio. Everything else should be okay for now. We're gonna come here, pause in it. We are FMSing here. We're gonna put that here, and I am in Yankee Mike Lima. Yankee Mike Lima. The coordinates more or less are matching. Beautiful. Good. East 1450, 81. Good. Okay, so 3A we turn on to check pressure and fluids and temperature, then off in 900. 3A doesn't power the door like 200 on the okay. Hydraulic would be from left to right, auto, off, auto. Okay, so that's part of the pre-flight flows. So auto, off, auto. So does that mean the 3A always stays off? Cool. We'll do that. See if I should really become a real I know, right? Okay, so let's go to flight plan. We are in, again, Yankee Mike Lima. Yankee Mike Lima. Let me know if you guys can hear me properly, by the way. Yankee BBN. Yankee Bravo November. Our alternate on today's flight is... Let's see. Alternate, if I have to use it, YBCG. Hopefully we'll never need that. Yankee Bravo Charlie Golf. Good. Now, let's get an IFR clearance because we didn't yet. You hear me 5x5? Roger. Before start, the hydraulic becomes auto on, auto. Oh, so that's before start. So you're saying keep this off for now? I guess we'll keep hydraulics off for now. Let me get my IFR clearance. Hold on. So ATIS is 118 nothing. Let's get the ATIS 118 nothing. Beautiful.
0 degrees, 11 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud few 1,300 feet. Broken 4,500 feet.
Okay.
Temperature 11. QNH 1024. On first contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information Oscar.
So 1024.
Time check, 2215.5.
1024 on the QNH. 1024.
Melbourne terminal information Oscar. Expect GLS or ILS approach. Runway 27 for arrivals.
Set 3 times.
Runway 34 for departures via MNG non-extocel and Bobs. Runway 27 for all other
so
departures.
runway 34 for departure.
Wind 260 degrees,
information
11
Oscar.
knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers.
Okay, I'm good with this. SimCFI says, so nothing is powered if you go to hydraulic page. Nothing will be lit when flap out of 0, 1B, 3B, and 2B activates when in auto mode. Okay. I could never fly the CRJ properly. I don't even have set up to play MSFS. If I did, I could never fly it. Looks very complicated. You know what? It's not that bad. Once you get over the fact that there's no auto throttles, it actually is pretty simple in terms of doing. It does a lot of things for you. So we can talk about that more, but obviously SimCFI is in a better position to comment on that. Okay, cool. Let's get our IFR clearance. What's my tower frequency? 120.5. 120.5. All right, we are at Foxtrot 16 with information Oscar type CRJ. So let's get our clearance for the first time. Hopefully I can understand this person's accent if it's not too Aussie. Also, this is all for fun, so if I go too much, let me know, but I can call out stuff. No, you call out everything. The only thing is though, CFI, like I said, I've had a long ass day, so my brain is absolutely fried. So I will welcome everything, call out everything, but it just might not register in here today. I'll try my best to understand, but yeah, I do want to learn, man. Okay, here we go. And what is it? Where are we? Where are we? Melbourne. Melbourne Tower. Good morning, Jetstar 106 with information Oscar at Foxtrot 16. Type CRJ9, request IFR to Brisbane.
Jetstar 106, you're cleared to Brisbane via Nonix 500, Nonix 3 departure, runway 34, climb by listed to 5000, squawk 3742, and departures on Unicom.
Jetstar 106 cleared to Brisbane via the Nonix 3 departure off runway 34. Climb via the SID, maintain 5000, squawk 3742, and departures on Unicom.
Jetstar 106.
Okay, I guess that means read back correct. Alright, so let's look at our charts here. Let's look at our charts. So he's given us a SID. He said the Nonix 3 RNAV departure, good. Nonix 3 off runway 34, tracking 340 to Rockdale, whatever. So basically straight out to Rockdale, right turn to Sally, is it? Sally. And then are we going then to Nonix? MNG docile. Hold on, let me see my reroute he gave me. Direct Mike Lima. Interesting. So how do I square that up with my SID here? Where's Mike Lima? That's Mike November Golf. Nonix 3 is going to take us to Nonix. Okay, so we'll put that to Nonix, and I guess then we're going to go to Mike Lima. And if I look at my chart here, let's see here, SID, we'll overlay that. Oh yeah, that's the old one. Okay, no problem. So we got to reroute. So we'll go with this. That's fine. So we are Jetstar. Actually, let's go ahead and do some boarding with GSX. Here we go. Nonix 3 departure to Nonix, and then it's going to be Mike Lima. JST Juliet Sierra Tango 1. Whoops. I had already entered that. 106. That's our flight number for today. We are going to Mike Lima as per the reroute that we got. We'll execute. And then from Mike Lima, he gave me another reroute to Hotel 66. Hotel 66 airway to Lagob, Lima Alpha Golf Oscar Bravo. Lima Alpha Golf Oscar Bravo. And from there, we're going to go to Hotel 185. Hotel 185. Not in database. Eesh. Hotel 185, not in database. Are you trying the new yoke curve? Yep. Scott, I set the yoke curves that we got from your sim CFI, so I'm looking forward to it. Your sim says also, I sent a massive list of bugs and missing stuff to Aerosoft today. They said they will send it to development team, so hope for the best. Nice. Windshield heat low unless greater than 28 degrees. Okay. Which is 10 degrees today. So windshield heat is on low. Now, what do I do about this dilemma? There's no Hotel 185 in the database. You can import the route from SimBrief. How? Well, in this case, it doesn't apply because I got a reroute, but how do you do that? And tower for Jetstar 106. We checked the reroute we got, but we don't have Hotel 185 in the database for the CRJ here. Let's see if we can work around that or something.
Dr. Delta 106 standby.
Alright, sit standby. And we're squawking 3742, so might as well get that out of the way. Three 742. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm wondering why it's not in my database, but whatever, we'll stand by. And I think GSX does not want to work because this was also rushed today. I didn't even look at any GSX profiles, so I think that's what it is. It doesn't want to work. GSX has not been friendly to me lately, to be honest. Let me start the Kutel script again. Let's see if that works. Of course, the one day we're flying in a different continent we've never been with a challenging aircraft, we get a reroute for the first time. Of course, when it rains, it pours, but what are you going to do? You would type YMML to YBBN in the route line? Ooh. Interesting. I'll try to remember that, Gary. Thank you. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Cool. So we'll enter it here next time, and you can import it from SimBrief, apparently. Cool. Yeah, there's just no GSX to be found anywhere today. Probably need a profile or something, I don't even know. But whatever, we'll skip that for today. Let me get a little bit of lighting here. Just a little bit of lighting. So we'll stand by on the reroute. We'll just chill until he contacts us back. Maybe in the meantime we can have a look around. A little bit of nimbus clouds here. Nothing too crazy. Looks like they're building up. Okay, he gave me a reroute. Here we go. L shift P should push you back as well. Okay, yep, thanks for letting me know. I was gonna do the old school, the old fashioned thrust reverser, but shift P should be a little bit more civil. Thanks. Okay, so he gave me another reroute. He says Nonex, Casey, Mudek, leg up. Those are the waypoints. Thank you. Alright, so he basically manually gave me all the direct waypoints along the Hotel 185 route. So Lagab, entire Jetstar 106. Just want to confirm the new routing you gave us replaces the previous one, correct?
It's just the waypoints for the route I gave you. So basically, like the H66 is like a set of waypoints, and I just sent you the waypoints.
Okay, we actually do have H66. We didn't have H185 for Jetstar 106. He's gonna be like, "Damn you! Didn't I say 185?" Yeah, GSX is not working right now, but that's the last of my concerns right now. Yeah, we do have H66 to lag up. Did you change your control settings? Yep, I have the new sensitivity curves. We did. I did change it. YYZ to YUL SimCFI. You don't understand how badly I want to do that right now. But
which one worked for you again, sorry?
So we do have the Hotel 66 airway. We don't have the Hotel 185 airway that you gave us in the database.
I'm just looking at the route now. You don't need to put in Hotel 185.
Okay, so just confirm from Lagob Lima Alpha Golf Oscar Bravo, we're going direct to Bravo November direct.
Roger.
Does that mean yes? Roger, thanks, Jetstar 106. Alright. Hotel 66, Lagob, and then from Lagob, we're just gonna go direct Bravo November. Makes my life easier. So we don't need to hop on the Airway 185. Okay, execute. Hopefully this is not a shit show. Let's see. Our SID is Nonex 3. Off runway 34. Where's my transition here? Do I need to manually enter this? So if I go back to... where's my routing? So before Hotel 66, I need to go to Nonex. Nonex. Wait, how do I delete this? There we go. So Nonix. Direct, and then from Nonex we are hopping on the hotel, what was it, 80, Hotel 66. From Hotel 66 we're gonna go to Lagob. Beautiful. And from Lagob we're gonna go direct Bravo November. There we go, and we'll delete the other one. Execute that. Let me see how that looks. And then in terms of my arrival, now I didn't get a star either. Of course, it's gonna be all complicated today. So let's see if we can figure this out. So, let's see, do we need a star? Holy moly, that's a lot of stars. Oh boy. Nope. 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 Are any of these from Bravo November? Because that's where I'm joining it from. Blacka. And I guess we'll just go no stars since we didn't get any. I don't see Bravo November anywhere. No. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all these stars. If SimBrief didn't give it to me, I guess he says he approved the route. You're good. Okay. All right. So let's go to our route plan. Let's go over here. We have our constraints on. So we are on the Nonex 3 departure rather. So that's gonna need to take us to Rockdale, Sally, Nonex. Rockdale, Sally, and MFD advanced here. That looks good to me actually. Casey, good. Good. Lag up. Bravo November, and then from there I'm gonna enter my arrival. So no star, and we're gonna do ILS 19 left. Now there was a fix on flightsim.to for apparently there's like extra tall trees around Brisbane, and there was a fix for that on flightsim.to. I'll go, should I go vectors here? Let's see. For ILS. We don't need to, but it doesn't hurt because the IAF is just If longer than 45-minute flight, we add AAPP mid-flight. What is AAPP again? Oh, we add approach mid-flight. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you don't put this from the beginning? Just because I guess it might change in real life, right? Whatever. For sim purposes, that's fine. We'll do it. So let me go back to MFD Advanced. Next. Good. Everything looks good here. Bravo November to bets. Okay, so we're gonna go to basically, I guess, this Brisbane VOR or the Brisbane NDB, and then we're gonna vector ourselves for bets. So that's fine. I'm happy with that. Let me just make this smaller. Yeah, it's kind of overflying the field. We'll do we'll vector ourselves for a beautiful little right downwind over the water, and we'll intercept the ILS for 19 left. How about that? That looks good to me, fellas. That looks good to moi. Let's go back here. And guys, tomorrow we are going, what do you call it? Tomorrow is going to be VATSIM.
Melbourne, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, Roger. It's going to be Toronto Thursdays on VATSIM, because usually there's a VATSIM event going on in Toronto, so I'm looking forward to flying into Toronto tomorrow as part of our weekly tradition. Okay, let's see. What is my runway heading for runway 340? And we got 5,000 on the top altitude. Good. 340. Let's set that. So heading is in. Good. Now let's do our init B. In terms of our loading, we're going to go to index. We're going to go here. Actually, no, our loading is done from here. So we're going to go performance, 0 fuel weight. On today's flight, I kept it in pounds just to keep it consistent. I know it's supposed to be kilograms, but then 5x5. 0 fuel weight of 65,418. 65,418 pounds. Enter. And fuel. So landing weight, my estimated landing weight is 7,000 pounds lower than our max landing weight. So my block fuel of 10.5, I can afford to take a little bit more. Let's take let's take 12,000 because fuel is free in the sim. We're gonna set payload in the simulator, good, and copy that into the FMS, good. So we are taking off above our max landing weight, makes sense. It's kind of a longer flight. 19.3% mean aerodynamic chord and 6.9 on the takeoff trim today. So, question for SimCFI: I can't set my takeoff trim prior to having hydraulic pressure, right? Am I right on that? So, do we have to basically set our takeoff trim after we start the engines or the hydraulic pumps? But aside from that, let's go here. So, cruising altitude is going to be 350 today. Sorry, 370. My bad. Beautiful. And my alternate cruising altitude, if we do have to go to YBCG, we are supposed to go flight level 7. Good. Execute. Next. ISO deviation today is +7. And yeah, so before start, stuff would be done now. So all hydraulic switches forward to auto on. Okay, so we're pretty much before start. I just gotta throw on the APU, right? So we can go auto.
G'day, Singapore 336, request clearance, Singapore.
Auto.
336, can you accept runway 27?
Climb winds 194 at 24.
Singapore 336, you're cleared to Singapore via Kepler, flight line route Kepler 2 departure, runway
254 at 115.
5,000, squawk 1112 and departure.
And then the descent, we'll say 265 at 47.
Singapore via Kepler, flight plan route, Kepler 2 departure, runway 34, initial climb 5,000.
Good.
111.
I guess it's already executed.
Departure unit climb
VNAV setup good. That's fine.
Singapore 336.
Good, good, good. That's all good to moi. I think I'm done there. And for my performance, I'm just gonna go set all. So V1, it's dry conditions today. V1, VR, V2 is gonna be 46, 46, 56. And final takeoff speed, if you pop an engine, which we won't, it'll be 204. So we go 46, 46, 56. That is all good to go. Let's go ahead and fire up the APU. We'll go ahead and fire it up. Boost pumps. So fuel pumps coming on. Windshield heat is already on low. Good. So let's go. We'll pretend that everybody's loaded on and fasten seatbelt signs going on now. Beacon lights. I'm about to start the engines. We're gonna go power. Open the inlet door and let's start the APU. Fire in the hole. Beautiful. Love this sound pack. The APU I noticed comes on a lot faster than the A320 and the 7.3. Alright, I'm just gonna go stab trim, channel 1 and 2, Mach trim, yaw damper, good. APU is available and good to go. I think we're good for engine start. I'm not sure if I need to turn this off like we do in the Airbus, but we'll click it anyway. Parking brakes are indeed set. Hydraulics are on auto. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of the doors, the chocks. Close. Everything is good to go. Let's see. Fuel pumps on. Parking brakes on. Load control valve open. Isolation valve automatically open. Okay, good. It's on closed, but it's automatically operated. This is what I mean by the CRJ. In some ways, is easier than the 7.3. If you guys can get over the whole no auto throttle. What was my takeoff trim? 6.9. I guess now I can set it since the hydraulics are pressurized. 6.9 is set. Flaps will do it after. Pitot after. Spoiler-ons. Oh yeah, the reverses, I believe it's supposed to be armed before we engine start. I'll type this now so you can study it before too. Okay. The more knowledge, the merrier. Landing elevation 0. Good. I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, we don't have GSX, right? Should we just go Shift P then? And Jetstar 106 with information. Oscar, ready for push and start.
Jetstar 106, Squawk Charlie, and pushback approved.
Squawk Charlie, pushback approved. Jetstar 106. Alright, Mo Charlie and pushback approved. We are good to go, guys. Let's do it. Now, in terms of my pushback, it needs to go nose. Let me check my charts here. What would I ever do without the Navigraph charts? It's like an absolute lifesaver. Nose to the left. And of course, because nose to the right is just going to go to the terminal. Duh. Okay, Shift P. Does Shift P work? Do I need to go parking brakes off? Shift P. Doesn't want to work. Shift P. Try one more time, no problem. Looks like we have to just do it the old school way with a little bit of a thrust reverser action. If GS6 doesn't want to work, Shift P is not working for me for some reason. Does this thing have a pushback?
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Okay, parking brakes are set, GSX. Let's see if this works. Oh, the pushback's actually working. I think. Oh yeah, he's coming with a bypass spin, so it's actually working. So to sequence gear up, mode heading or nav, through 600 AGL, autopilot engage, after 1000 feet AGL, accelerate 210-ish, VT plus 10, retract flaps, climb thrust, call ATC after takeoff checks. Holy moly. So inherently I already do that, but it's just, when you read it, it's like, holy shit. So my last couple takeoffs, we've just way oversped because I blow through my top altitude that I set. So the speed mode doesn't want to follow the speed that I set. So I've been going to like 280 knots at like 5,000 feet. So your SimCFI, just put a little blinders on when I'm taking off because you're going to be like, this is disgusting. So in theory, whatever you said sounds beautiful, but could I follow it is a different story. So 600 AGL. Now 600 AGL autopilot engaged, is that mandatory? Like, because I usually like to hand fly, but I'm all for autopilot. So we're gonna go, I guess, nav, or as part of the SID, is it gonna be nav or is it gonna be heading? Let's see. It's gonna be nav mode for us because we're just gonna go to Rockdale. Okay, I'll do my best, man. It's gonna be nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Roger.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you. We're gonna start sequence right engine, then left engine. I'll get the block time on. I have a video on my channel, very slow walkthrough of it. Before just CNT have passed 290 for RVSM airspace. What's CNT? Okay, let's go ahead and start. Flight direct is going on, by the way. Let's go ahead and start the right engine. Now, your SimCFI was saying you introduced fuel at N2 20% and ITT less than 120. So N2, we'll keep an eye on the ITT. Now, what if the ITT is greater than 120? Does that mean you're not supposed to give it fuel because it might be a hot start? Is that what it means? All right, 20%. Let's give it fuel. Where is GSX taking me? Click back throttle button once on runway, just can't have autopilot off past 290. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what this is doing. Stop, 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 stop. Thank you. So right engine, good. Systems are alive, gens are on. Let's go left engine.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Confirm.
Pit to ground.
Let's go left.
Good engine start. You can disconnect.
You flew up to 28,000 feet. Nice. They're just hand fly. So ITT is not even rising. I wonder if that's modeled properly. But we'll wait for 20% N2. Here we go. Give it fuel. Ah, my bad, guys.
Singapore 336, request push and start.
Unlocking gear.
Singapore 336, push right first.
I think I might have accidentally shut this shit off. Sorry. Let's try this again. How do we recycle? Left engine start. Let's try this again.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
This is the problem when you don't have the tactile feel and you gotta click everywhere in the sim. So if ITT higher than 120, just wait with starter on ITT, it will drop and you can... I have to go back after my stream and read everything you're saying just to digest it. Okay, here we go, fuel flow. ITT not correctly done on my list on Aerosoft. Yeah, that's what I figured because it just stayed at 12. Look, it's Now ITT is starting to rise, which is obviously too late, right? Click spots are awful. Absolutely agree. Okay. Great to have a real pilot in the chat teaching us all this stuff. So ground spoilers are on auto. Good. We have 2 good engine starts. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and shut off the APU. And I'll go recog taxi lights on. APU power off. I believe we are good everywhere here. We're going to go probes on. Windshield heat is on low. I'm going to set my flaps to 8 for takeoff. Beautiful. We're squawking mode Charlie and Godspeed. I think we got everything. Alright, and block time is on. We can voice chat, my hands hurt. How long is the runway? It is 11,200 feet. So we got more than enough runway, and we are 400 feet above airport or above sea level, so we're pretty low in terms of the density altitude. Okay, let me see where the heck I am here on the thing. So pretty much near Yankee. All right. Yeah, we're definitely good with the runway length today. Let me just make sure the ATIS hasn't updated now. We have information still Oscar 260 QNH 1024 set 3 times. All right. Just start 106 with information Oscar ready taxi 34. It's good that we have ATC today.
Just 106, you can taxi via Yankee Alpha to the Kilo holding point. Actually, you can taxi via Yankee Alpha Juliet to the Juliet holding point runway 34.
Taxi via Yankee Alpha Juliet to the Juliet holding point for runway 34, just 106. Let's see where that takes us. Yankee Juliet. Oh, so let me just show Sim CFI something.
Moment temptation Papa's now. Current changes the wind 250 degrees at 13 knots. Changes clouds. Few 018 broken 048. Temperature 12 degrees. Moment information Papa.
Information Papa. Let me see what's the new QNH. 1024. That's fine. So he said Juliet holding point. So I'm guessing we're losing about a quarter of this bad boy. So we'll still be at like whatever it is, 8,000 feet. So I think we're still good. But so we're gonna go Yankee, which is here. Alpha Juliet. So boom, 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 and we'll hold short there. That is gonna be our taxi. And smash that like button if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate you guys. Liking the stream. Alright, Godspeed. Let's do it. Why do I not have nose wheel steering, guys? Why is my nose wheel steering not working? Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Oh, it's one of those days, chat. It's one of those days. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't have nose wheel steering. Look, it's just completely crapping out on us. Frick me. Rudder pedals. So it's working. Darn it. Oh, nose wheel steering armed, is that why? Let's do a flight control test. Full left, neutral, full right, neutral, elevators, good. So rudder is working here. So before I didn't even bother arming it and it used to work, but let's see if it works now. No, it's not working, Gary. It's not that I didn't arm it, because it used to not work. It used to work anyways without arming it. I think it's just a glitch, dude. Oh, man. Can't really taxi, can we? Steering left o'clock, yeah. So nose wheel steering armed. I think it's just a glitch. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, dude? Oh, I hate this. Now I gotta redo everything again. Use slew mode? But Gary, when I land, how am I gonna have rudder deflection? I guess I do have rudder authority, but then I can't taxi to the gate. Should we use slew mode or should we just do this again? I wonder if he'll catch me if I do slew mode. Oh. Hold on, he's right. Maybe the pushback is still on. Shift P. Okay, I click Shift P. Nope, that's not it. It's still not working. Shift P. Shift P. Oh, it's working. It's working. You are an absolute genius, your SimCFI. I think it was that pushback thing. You just saved me like half an hour, man. I appreciate it. I think the pushback thing was just still on. He's completely right. That's what it was. Beautiful. Thank you. Now let's hop onto Yankee here. So we got Yankee over there. Thank you so much, man. That was clutch. That was clutch, like Michael Jordan clutch.
Singapore 336 station taxi via Alpha to the Cuba holding point, runway 34, and give way to the CRJ9.
But yeah, the nose wheel steering, it's not modeled, so sometimes I used to forget arming it and it was still taxi. So that's how I knew it's not that. Maybe something to add to the list of bugs for Aerosoft. But we're on our way, no problem. Let's go. So it's going to be a left on Alpha here, and then Juliet to the Juliet holding point. Recog lights are on. Simming since 2013, I've seen some bullcrap, especially in FSX. There you go. And that's why we like you here in chat. We're going to go left on Alpha. So that's going to be Victor, so that's not it. We're going to go left here. So Yankee to Alpha, and then right on Juliet to the Juliet holding point. All right, and when it's time for takeoff, SimCFI, just put your blinders on because I'm not gonna do this correctly. I know it. I'll do my best though, and I know in theory what to do. It just happens so freaking fast that I'm like, ugh. Maybe I should put autopilot on at 600 feet AGL. For our SID, he said maintain 5,000, so tracking 340 to Rockdale. Okay, cool. Beautiful. We are on our way. Short taxi at least. First time flying down in the land down under. So takeoff config is okay, good. That's what I like to see. And we're gonna go to the holding point for Juliet. Cabin crew, please prepare for departure. Alright, this is the holding point. I'm gonna go lights, strobes. We'll even throw on our logo lights. As V1 says, chicks dig logo lights. He always says that. Alright, let's stop it right here. Alright, y'all ready? As soon as you hear the 1000 chime, use thing. Okay, so basically 1000 feet throttle to climb. A320 spotter, it's going to be around hour and 45-minute flight time. Y'all ready? Let me take a quick screenshot. I've been so busy I haven't even taken screenshots today. Screenshot. And we're going to post all this in Discord as always. Alright, let's go guys. Jetstar 106 holding short, runway 34 at Juliet holding point ready for departure.
Jetstar 106, clear for takeoff, runway 34.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 106. Let's go! Let's go!
336, one reaching, ready kilo.
Singapore 336, line up and wait, runway 24.
Line up and wait, 336.
Oh, he's behind us at Kilo. Situational awareness, guys. I was like, why is he clearing someone else on the runway? Okay, cool. And remember, I'm not going to use that. That's for exiting. We're going to use as much runway as we can. We got a nice heavy behind us, so he's not going to worry about my wake turbulence. Let me turn this on right here. So we're going to take off. We're going to slap it into speed mode. Initially 210. After 600 feet AGL, I guess it was. And then we're going to go to the nav mode at the same time. We're on takeoff. Everything is set. Let's go. Alright, if you're all ready, I'm ready. Spool them up 70. Stable. Chrono. Takeoff. Let's go. Okay, takeoff thrust is set. Engine indications normal. 100 knots, check. A little bit of crosswind from the left. Oh, these rudders feel awful. V1, let her fly. Positive rate. Gear up. Crab into the wind. Trim it. Hold your ears. We out. Nav. 1,000 feet. Climb. Speed. $210.
Jetstar 106, unfortunately for the ATC, over to Unicom, good day.
Over Unicom, Jetstar 106. Have a good day. Thanks for the ATC. Flaps up 1. FMS climb 210. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now. This is so far so good though. Follow the flight directors. Beautiful bug speed VT plus 10 flaps retract. Yes sir. Flaps going up. Speed check flaps up. And we buck 250 now, I guess. That was actually a more civilized departure. Beautiful. A little bit of down trim. Alright, in honor of your SimCFI, let's go ahead and put autopilot on after this turn. as it speeds up.
Singapore 336, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Good takeoff.
Alright, I hear charm. I'm going to keep climbing. Little bit of down trim. We'll buck 10,000. Autopilot. Autopilot engaged. We had a spicy 13 knot crosswind on takeoff there. Good. Let's bring you guys back here. Now, it is 0 degrees, icing, so probe heats are on. Where's the anti-ice? Anti-ice for the cowl on. See ya! First flight out of Australia. Oh, look at the scenery, guys. Beautiful. How did I do your SimCFI? Do you approve of that takeoff? Hopefully you approve. Let's go all the way to our cruising altitude. I'm going to go over Unicom. Let's see. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 106 on the NONIX 3 departure, climbing out of 7,800 feet, last call. Melbourne. Alright, climbing out of 10,000 almost. I'm going to disarm the reversers, anti-ice off. Good. 1,000 feet to go. Let's keep climbing. I'm going to go all the way to 370. Beautiful. Climbing out of 10,000 feet, landing lights. And seatbelt signs. Let's wait till we make this turn. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it was not bad. Needed crosswind yoke correction, but good. Yeah, so the crosswind yoke correction, I find like, I don't know, it's kind of sensitive. If you're not careful with that, it'll roll and get a wing strike. That's my experience from before. I don't know how the real aircraft does it, but at least in Microsoft, like, I find like it's a little sensitive to the roll. But maybe with the new settings you gave me for the thing, for the sensitivities, that'll correct it. Let's climb at 290 here. Yeah, that crosswind was kind of spicy, to be honest. The timing made me laugh. Gear up while he's still rolling. Yeah, that's just a YouTube lag thing. Okay, climb thrust after flap retraction, not 1,000 feet. Ah, okay. I was giving a tip whenever you hear 1,000 to go chime thing throttle, because it's up to you. Should be better with new things. Dinner for me. All right, your SimCFI. Appreciate it. See you after. Enjoy your dinner. Let's check our pressurization. Delta P 4.9 and climbing. Beautiful, we're on our way. First time flying in Australia. We do max 35 crosswind. Yeah, for Microsoft 13 knot feels like kind of more. So it goes up to 35, interesting. So climb thrust after flap retraction, interesting. Usually for like the 7.3 or the Airbus, you do your thrust reduction at your thrust reduction altitude, like usually 1,000 feet AGL. So good to know it's a little bit different for the CRJ. Oh yeah, and transition altitude was at 10,000, so we're way past that. Standard. Off we go. Hold your ears, it's gonna be loud. See ya! And transition altitude is going to be flight level 110 on the approach. Flight level 110. Good. Let's do a screenshot here. Beautiful Australia. So I want to be at Betso for 4,000. That's for my descent planning. So let's go pick Betso. Let's put it as a fixed ring. 4,000. So from 370, 14, 24, 34. We need to lose 33 times 3. We'll call it 96. So we'll say like 99. We'll call it 100 out. We'll start our descent. Looks good. I guess this is the Australian outback. Australia. My Australian accent is just as terrible as my British accent and my French accent, as you guys can tell. That was fun. It was good that at least we have Tower online. That was fun. Hopefully we can get some ATC as we come down to Brisbane, Australia. We got a long way to go. So we're right here. And we gotta go right here. Sorry, not there. Here, Brisbane. We got a Delta coming in. Oh, this guy's been flying for a while. From Latontuta, Caledonia. So maybe some island or something? Is that where he's coming from? That's a pretty cool flight actually, but it's all ocean. The reason I picked this routing is because I wanted to see beautiful scenery like this, because originally I was going to go from New Zealand, like say Auckland or something, but then I figured you're just going to be over water, so that's going to be a little bit more boring in terms of eye candy. Then if we go from here, we'll be flying over land, so that'll be a little bit more of a scenic flight. So that was kind of my thought process. Let's check out our destination. What the weather will be. Beautiful. So YBBN as of 2230, so 2230, that's 1830, so 40 minutes ago. Winds are coming out of the south at 5 knots, cav okay, so ceilings and visibility okay. Temperature 19, dew point 18, QNH 1017. Beautiful. I love how with aviation, once you learn it in one continent, you can pretty much fly anywhere. I love that. And BN is the Brisbane VOR, so we're going direct to the VOR. Looks good to me. We got 7,000 feet to go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Just give me 2 minutes, please. Screenshot. Be right back. Alright, back with you. Just cleaning up my phone case here. Oh, this needs a wash. We're still slowly climbing. We got a couple thousand feet to go. I'll be right back. Let me just wash my phone case real quick. What's going on? Back with you. Still climbing. Damn, this case was freaking in need of a cleaning. We got around 800 feet a minute, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Gary, on Sunday I'm going to Italy. Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot, Rome. I'm going to be roaming in Rome. Yeah, I got lucky because my parents are paying for it, so I don't have to pay for it. That's the only reason I'm going. Free trip for me. Otherwise, it would have been way too expensive for me to afford. Good. Phone is nice and clean. Good for the trip. Yeah, I just had my girlfriend fix this cover on my camera for my phone because it was broken. And she installed a new little protective cover over it. So I'm just doing a little cleanup on that. And let's keep an eye out on our flight. Make sure we didn't exceed our speed. Alright, still 1,000 feet to go. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, 1,000 feet to go still. There we go. Phone case back on, check. Looking good. Alright, we're looking for a cruise climb or a cruise setting soon. We'll up that descent rate. Alright, altitude captured, good. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Flight level 370 coming in. Alright, 370 captured. Let's go ahead and bring back the thrust. It's saying 90.3, but from my experience, if you leave it a little bit less than that, it works just fine. And we'll push it to the limit. Let's go Mach 0.82. We'll go Mach 0.82 today. So I'm going to go a little bit of power just to speed it up. Slowly speeding up. Good. AC-890, yep. Yeah, that's the only flight they have. They operate Air Canada to Rome. Triple 300 ER, Gary. 300 ER. Excited for a heavy. Okay, it looks like we're hanging out at Mach 0.81, so I'm going to go a little bit more thrust. This should get us to Mach 0.82. I've never flown in a heavy. Montreal to LA was supposed to be an A330, but they changed it. You went on the max, right? Hopefully one day you'll go on a heavy. I was mainly on heavies on the way down to down south when I used to go to like Dominican and stuff like that. It used to be with like A330s and stuff like that, or Sunwing 73s. But yeah, I've definitely been on heavies before. I think I've been on 74, A330, 777. Max 8, nice. Well, depends who you ask. A lot of people are not comfortable flying with the Max these days, but thankfully you got there and back safely. That was pretty cool how you went plane spotting, Gary, in LAX. I would love to do that, man. Like I said, last time I was in Los Angeles, it was 2004. I was a young guy. Looks like we got a little town over here. We're en route for about 579 miles to Brisbane. I'm gonna up the thrust a little bit. Oh, interesting. So it can only go from climb to toga. Okay, gotcha. So it looks like that's all the juice we have. Mach 0.81. I'll slow it down a little bit. Obviously we don't want to be on toga. Spotting from Clutter's Park was awesome. Is that the parking lot structure or something? Or I know that's where Clutter's Park. It sounds familiar. Is that where LA Flights spots from? I've heard of them mention Clutter's Park. Let's just enjoy this beautiful Australian outback scenery. LA Flights is there often. It's on the south side with a view of the... Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, because a lot of the times they spot from the north side, where that In-N-Out burger around there or something like that. So I'm kind of used to seeing the runway 24s. I don't see them spotting from 25 too often, but I haven't watched them in a while, so I don't know. I'm going to bring the speed back just a tad, just because I don't feel comfortable being in climb thrust the whole time. I don't want to take more gas than we need to, use more gas than we need to. So I'm going to bring it down just a tad bit. We'll cruise Mach 0.8 today. I should slow it down. There we go. Slowly coming back down. Spotting from the In-N-Out wasn't as fun because runway 24 right was closed. Oh, okay, so they were doing 24 left. Yeah, that's a little bit further, right? Normally you'd have the aircrafts on final for 24 right over your head. Yeah, that's the best view from the In-N-Out. Nice and close. Let me see if I can find that on YouTube, Gary. Let's have a look here. So plane spotting from In-N-Out LAX, let's see. Yes, there we go. Okay, yeah, it's nice and close. So this is 2-4 right probably. This is from all the way back before the pandemic. Yeah, that's 2-4 right. Oh my gosh, that was a hard landing. Holy shit. That was a smash. Air Canada, what are you doing? Look at this. He flared. Nothing. Sink rate. Boom. Oh my gosh, that was hard. That was a hard landing. One more time. Oof. I did not expect that. What do you think the landing rate was, that chat? Probably like 400 feet a minute? That seemed like a smasher. It just started sinking. Look at that. Oh. I think they just ran out of energy or something. They just planted it down. Let me see my speed. Coming down slowly to Mach 0.8. Oh, the old school Southwest livery. Love it. I think this is the 737-700. Still kind of looked hard, but less than that Air Canada for sure. Let's go better quality. Whoo, that looks good. Negative wind shear. Oh, so they lost speed on final. So you just hit like a sudden tailwind or something like that, you're saying? Might be it. Let's look at it one more time. The way it just sank on me, or on them. So it's just coming normally, and then he initiates the flare right here, initiates the flare, but it's sinking hard. Oof. That actually looks brutal. That was almost like a go around. Who knows? Is there a, I don't think there was any, whatchamacallit, windsock for us to see what's going on there. I would love to fly in a A3. Yeah, it looked like a -400 at least, right? I agree. I would love to fly in the A380, man. I would love that. Deadpool 2 back in the day. Oh yeah, poor passengers. Better free them. Seatbelt signs off. I'm wondering if you put the seatbelt signs to auto, like when will it turn on and off? How would it know? Alright, I'm going to bring back the throttle just a tiny little bit here. Just to go back down to Mach 0.8 like we want. I don't want to burn too much fuel. Okay, what's going on? I think SimCFI has a point. There's something going on with the wind shear or the winds that day, because they all look like smashers. I haven't seen like one butter yet. There's the Air New Zealand coming in. As that guy's taking off on 2-4 left probably. Let's see this one. Oh no, I retract my previous statement. That looked pretty smooth. But a lot of the landings are looking kind of hard. You got the United 7.3 in the old school livery. See, that one kind of looked like a smasher too. So none of them are getting butters. Oof. Look at that cloud of smoke. Oh, here comes the trip 7. Singapore. Oh yeah, this one did pretty well. That was pretty smooth. Oh, Air France A380. Pretty cool. I don't even know if they operate A380s anymore for Air France. Oh, that one was a certified butter. check our speed. Alright, Mach 0.803. I'm pretty happy with that. So it looks like our thrust setting is good where it is. We'll keep it there. We have 482 miles to go to Brisbane. Those parallel takeoffs are so cool. We got the Emirates. Some sort of a special livery.
Traffic ambulance 276 parking 3 miles west. Tracking north, climbing 5,000 for flight level 190. Continuing to cops. Sitting by
Philippines, was that our old friend James Lee Lejano? Yeah. Oh yeah, what happened to that guy? I think after we exposed him in chat, he just left. He's like, damn it, I've been made. Yeah, this guy in chat, for those of you who don't know what Gary's referring to, there used to be this guy from Philippines, James, that used to be in my chat and used to say, oh, I'm a real 777 pilot for Philippine Airlines. And he would send fake photos from like online. And eventually we caught him. We're like, yeah, you're not a real, because we have all these like questions and he'd give weird answers that we can like finally like notice. Yeah, he's not a real pilot. And somebody called him out. I think it was Statui or someone called him out. After that, he just disappeared. James was cool. Scott, were you there back in the day? Do you remember James? I don't know if you were in my Discord yet. Maybe you were. Good old James Lejano. Shout out to James wherever he is. He would fly a 14-hour flight and rest 1 hour. Yo, okay, so you do remember that. Yeah, I think that's when we started to get onto him. We're like, he was sending us photos and stuff, and he was chatting, and he's like, okay, time for my descent now. I'm like, what kind of operator would like be talking on some random streamer's Discord server when he's operating a 777? It just made no sense. And then he landed in New York, in JFK, and then he's like, yep, I'm gonna rest 1 hour and fly back to Philippines. So
Sydney traffic, Qantas 425,
he didn't even lie properly.
Gate 13.
What is this thing? Is this a light? Looks like it's a light. Yeah, he gave himself away. He didn't even know how to lie properly. Yeah, I think it was Statui who called him out. After that, he disappeared real quick. Shout out Statui. Let's see. I want to see my engine here. There we go. I don't know why the view on this side changes by itself. Like, I didn't change it, but let's reset it anyway. So let's see, we are almost at Nudgy. We got balanced fuel for 8,125 pounds of fuel. Hydraulic systems look good. 3,000 pounds of PSI of pressure. Everything in the green, good. Hydraulic quantity is a little bit low on the right side. I don't know what the tolerance is until they fill it back up, but electrics, we got Gen 1 and IDG2 working nicely. 15 kilovolt amps. 115 volts, 400 hertz on the frequency. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. Fuel's looking good, minus 21. I don't know what's the freezing point for the fuel, but engine driven pumps are pumping. Pretty balanced, good. Flight controls, good. I wonder if this is actually, it's in the green, but sometimes it goes outside of the green range. I'm not sure in real life if the aircraft would do that on autopilot. Gary says the file names of the clips he shared gave it away that he downloaded them from YouTube. Yeah, he was not the best liar, to be honest. He could have done a better job at fooling us. Do we still have anti-ice on? No, we don't. What does this mean? Oh, it just means the engine bleeds are working, but anti-ice is off because the valve is off here. Okay, so it's bleeding from the whatever stage, so it's ready for us to turn it on if we need to, but it's off right now. So if I turn anti-ice on, this should go on. Yeah, see? Okay, cool. So that schematic is modeled and correct. That's good. Let's turn that off. What else can we check? Just for fun. Doors, obviously doors should be closed. That's a big problem if they're not. What's menu? Fuel use reset, blah blah blah. No thank you. Don't touch that. Let's go back to stats. Alright, that's looking good. Let's check out what LA Flights is up to. Plot twist. James Lojano's new account is your SimCFI. Oh, he wishes. So in like the first hour and 44 minutes of stream, I already know SimCFI is either a CRJ expert and he's been studying it, or he's a real pilot. I tend to go with the latter. I think I believe him. He's a real pilot. If only James Lojano did his work a little bit to learn a little bit of stuff for the 777, he could have easily fooled us, but he was way too lazy. Oh, LA Flights is live right now. Let's check them out. We got the top Portugal. I see these coming into... Oh no, this is the A330. I usually see A321s for top Portugal coming down to YYZ. Oh, they're at JFK. I didn't even notice that. So they're in New York today. Nice. Butter. Well, we gotta have some live ATC with this. Can we go Brisbane? No way they actually have this. And they actually have 11 people listening. Cool. But that's Brisbane Center.
Qantas 425, taxiing runway 16 right.
What's the Sydney? Sydney Airport, ICAO, YSSY, Y Sierra Yankee. Let's listen to Sydney. Sydney Tower. Maybe let's listen to Sydney Tower as a little bit of background noise. That should come on. So this is a little bit turbulent right now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt signs. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, as you can see, there's a little bit of turbulence for the next little while, so I've went ahead and turned on the fasten seatbelt signs. Please ensure your seatbelts are secured and you remain seated until we pass this little bit of turbulent air here. Thank you.
6 up and landing at delay vacating, please. There's traffic not too far behind. Please, 180 degrees, 14 knots, runway 16 left, please delay.
16 left, please land, Q2 1506.
Minus 422, thanks. Finish to the Sydney Target 8. This is 0 expedite taxi to your north of Tango 3, please.
Expedite taxi to 0
Point Alpha 1,
Look at all those planes on final. I wonder what runway they're landing at. Let's see. Flight radar.
And tower, medium 28, so we completed option press, track northbound and descend to 405.
28, Roger, no right up to traffic in 405, descend 405 is approved.
City traffic, Honda 425 entering and departing runway 16 right.
405, squad 1200, and thanks for your help guys. Been awesome.
That's Newark. JFK here. Okay, so they're landing west. Looks like they're landing on the right side. I forgot what runway that was, what runway number that is, but look at all these aircraft. Holy moly. Look at this lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these guys, I guess, are lining up too, or what? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Holy shit. It is busy right now. Wow. Beautiful 7.5. Oh, that's gonna be a greaser. Too bad it got blocked by the thing. These guys, oh, they're having fun. They're not even in pilot suits. I think it's maybe a repositioning flight or something. I don't know. The aircraft looks like it could use a little paint job. Let's see, we're looking good still. Everything's good. What, the cockpit area paint is completely gone and it looks funky. I think that's what he was zooming into. We've got the beautiful Queen coming in. Cathay Pacific Cargo. Let's see where he's from. Anchorage. Interesting.
Runway 16 left, goes back. 16 left, clear for takeoff, runway 223. Left, 090, line up 16 left, 1.
Those jet blue pilots look suspicious. People's comments kill me sometimes. There's the VOR. Alright, we can go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs on.
Delta runway 16 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 222, right targets, g'day. Departures, g'day, 222. 21, line up on me 16 left.
Was that a Learjet or something?
Line up 16 left, 1
Eva Air Cargo Trip Sub.
City Chair, it's 783, 16 shot. Today after you look up the mark of the mic, take away.
Dr. Mike, can you tell us we're wanting off the deck as also is approved, caution like 7 for landing traffic.
So we got a left quartering tailwind at 120 knots. So a little bit of a tailwind components. Our ground speed is 556, decent, pretty decent. We're about 335 out from Brisbane, 49 minutes. Beautiful. Go grab some dinner and hit the sack. That's exactly what I'm going to do after the stream. Look at those airplanes. That is crazy how busy they are.
London, 767. Where is it? American. And
hold on, where's my
the race to London. Next arrival, Delta 535, flying in from Los Angeles.
Hold on one sec, guys.
Don't forget we have an A380 Emirates arriving in the next few hours, and Emirates will park at gate 7. Can someone search up quickly what's the ground frequency? I kind of want to hear the ground controllers try and deal with this. Actually, no, hold on a minute.
That's crazy.
This is, all these planes, they're talking to tower, so we'll stay with tower. Look at this, look at all these planes. Jeez Louise.
That is insane, dude.
Let's take a look. We have Tyree. Tyree says it's Southern California traffic in New York. LA flights did it. Great view you must have. We have an incredible view from the TWA hotel, my friend.
He's at the TWA hotel. Interesting.
All this happening in front of the TWA hotel. All right, we'll zoom in. We'll zoom into Lufthansa.
The Lufty.
Next arrival, okay, so we're going to have Ethiopian, number 2 to land. A 9-hour, 50-minute flight for the Dreamliner. Ethiopian coming in. And we have Lufthansa.
So we've been en route for about 57 minutes. The JetBlue looks like it's taking off. I think they're streaming in 4K, beautiful. Let me switch it up. Let's see how 4K looks. Focus, there you go. Was that Dreamliner? Looks like one. Ethiopia Dreamliner. Point of parliamentary procedure. Raleigh is pronounced Raleigh, not Rally. Rally. Raleigh. Ooh, that was a butter. Oh, I don't like how the building blocks the touchdown. Anyway, let's enjoy the beautiful sim for a little bit. Let's listen to the JFK ATC. It must be busy as heck. Okay, JFK, let's see. We'll listen to JFK ground/tower. Pause the music.
Yep, 164 Kennedy Tower, wind 35017, gust 23, runway 31 right.
Oh yeah, there's two people talking. Hold on, let me just go to tower. We'll listen to, yeah, JFK Tower number 1, I guess. See how that sounds.
Kennedy Tower, -18.
We have about 7,000
Hey,
fuel.
teams Ridgewood 600, like present position, back to flood, we'll call landing a short. Finance 18, proceed to flight. As requested.
Approved as requested.
Kennedy Tower, Sikorsky Tree 4, Hotel Foxtrot with Oscar, Jones Beach, close shoreline to westbound. Over 3-4,
That's a helicopter.
Kennedy Tower, squawk 0315.
Let's see, for the ILS runway 19er left, which is what we have programmed.
Hand off the Newark for landing Carney 65 at J. Right.
Yeah, ILS 19 left. So course and frequency are already going to be auto-tuned because it's CRJ and it's awesome. What I do need to do is set the minimums. So the ILS minimums for 19er left at Brisbane, Australia, 220 feet on the barrow.
034 Hotel Foxtrot, your radar contact a mile south of Jones Beach. 700, altimeter 297.
220 set on my side.
At or below 500.
97, elbow 500, 4 Foxtrot.
34 Hotel Foxtrot. Caution Lake Terminal.
220 set twice, good. And I don't think we need to grab any descent winds or anything. We already entered it from the beginning. We could speed it up a little bit. No, actually, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to take more fuel than I anticipated, burn more fuel than I anticipated. How about the beautiful Australian outback, though? Looks so good. The cloud formation is pretty cool. These cirrus clouds were flying by. There's some little scattered cumulus clouds. Looking good.
Up 1625, turn left, whiskey, left Bravo.
Left whiskey, left Bravo, Delta 1625.
404, start reducing speed, you have 40 knots from speed traffic. Yeah, reducing this to 404.
North on ground for Delta 1625.
Do you guys have booster juice in the US?
Left Bravo, remain the frequency.
Left Bravo with you, Delta 1625.
It says Canadian born, blended worldwide, so I'm assuming it's in US as well.
Delta 1625 at Alpha 4, join Alpha and monitor ground point 9.
At Alpha 4, join Alpha, ground, monitor ground, point 9, Delta 1625. Tower Delta 2511, ILS 31 right.
Delta 2511, Kennedy Tower, wind 350 at 14. Caution Lake turbulence, you're 5 miles per of a heavy 767, runway 31 to right, clear the land.
31 right, clear the land, Delta 2511.
Traffic just 39 taxi, 216 right, fly full Alpha.
Kennedy Tower, Pines 18 landed, go deploy.
Minus 18, roger, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Have a great night.
Good night.
And for 19 left, we're going to vacate on the right side and just taxi to the terminal. Domestic terminal, that is. Domestic apron.
AVEX 480.
Looking forward to tomorrow's stream, guys. Flying to Toronto as part of VATSIM Toronto Thursdays. Can't wait. We'll have proper ATC. Look at that cloud.
November 34 Hotel Foxtrot, cleared for the Bravo, maintain VFR out of below 1,400.
Cleared to Endeavor 1,400, and Foxtrot.
Endeavor 5164, turn left whiskey, left Alpha, traffic short tunnel.
Left whiskey, left Alpha, loud. Tower Civic 480, 31 right.
Civic 480, Kennedy Tower, wind 35016, runway 31 right, clear to land.
I wonder if the real aircraft will show this the whole time. APU door closed? What's the purpose of that? Once they shut off the APU, why does that need to stay on? That's interesting. Alright, we're coming up to about 90-ish till, or 100 till top of descent. Let me go ahead and get a weather check down in Brisbane again. So DEST, exclamation point DEST. And whoever wants to join my Discord server, you're more than welcome to. Here's the invite. Here's the link, exclamation point Discord in chat. And if you're just joining us, I'd appreciate if you smash that like button and support the channel.
2030 outside of Maldi Island, 31 right.
Yep, 2030 Kennedy Tower, wind 35014, runway 31 right, clear to land.
So Yankee Bravo, Bravo November as of 23:30, so 19:30, so 37 minutes ago. 210 at 7 knots, we're doing runway 19, so it's going to be a little bit of crossball, barely anything from the right side. Cab OK, 21, QNH 1017, that's what I like to see.
767, 4 miles ahead, runway 31 right, clear to land. 31 right, clear to land, 25 left. South 404 left, Victor, right, Bravo.
So it's going to be, we're going to land in about half an hour.
Bravo monitoring 21.9.
Yeah, good evening, Alpha 7 heavy, step 31 right. 767 at
Flying over some terrain now. There might be some turbulence.
South 2511, maintain visual separation from that traffic, caution wake turbulence.
Hold on. I'm going to take a screenshot from the outside view.
Separation 31 right, clear land, 25 Yeah, good evening, Alpha 7 heavy, step 31 right.
I asked CFI that exact question about the APU door. It stays on a reminder of your APU door, so no accidents while in flight. Ah, okay, so it's correctly modeled. Interesting.
35012, runway 31 right, clear to land. So land 31 right, off stage, 7 heavy.
Let's take a screenshot from this way. I really like this livery. It looks good in silver like that. All day, every day, low fares. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking on behalf of Jetstar Airlines. I'd like to thank you for this joining us on this service down to Brisbane. We're currently at our final cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, and we'll be starting our descent for Brisbane in about 10 minutes. In a short while, the cabin crew will come around to make sure your seatbelts are secured and your tray table stowed with your seats in the most upright position. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of the flight and follow the cabin crew's instructions at all times. The weather down in Brisbane is clear, 21 degrees centigrade, a beautiful day down in Brisbane. We should have you down on the ground in about 27 minutes. Again, on behalf of Jetstar and your first officer and cabin crew, this is Captain Simple. I'd like to thank you for joining us, and I hope you choose us again. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you. Reset Jet says quite the scenery down there is absolutely gorgeous. First time we're flying in Australia. Welcome, Reset. Alright, sounds are going up. We're going to start preparing for our descent in about 70 miles-ish. Looks beautiful.
City traffic just off 39, taking off from runway 16 right, departing south, departure is Aviation, departure, transition belt, city traffic.
Alright, you guys be the co-pilots. I'm going to run to the lav and then we can get this descent started. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, back with you. Oh, Reset Jet, you're a real pilot? That is awesome. We've got so many real pilots these days in the chat. Left the regionals 2 months ago at a different carrier now. Beautiful. Welcome to chat, man. That's what I'm saying. What are the odds of having 2 real CRJ pilots in the chat today? I know, right? Look at that. Looks so good. Damn, that looks good. Can't stop taking screenshots. One question I would have for the real CRJ pilots is, do they usually descend down in speed mode or vertical speed? My guess is they would go down with vertical speed, but just curious what the real life operations are like. I usually like flying down in vertical speed. Another question I have is about this half bank. Is that normal for half bank mode to engage in cruise automatically? You appreciate when, yeah, that's true. Not a lot of streamers use it, so.
Sydney traffic, corner 550 anyway on the basic for the ILS runway 161.
But this bird needs a damn update already. It hasn't freaking gotten an update since like 2021 or 2022 or something like that. Ridiculous.
Traffic just started, 924 runways, departing on the Gap 6 departure, passing 6,500 for flight level 360 city traffic.
Alright, so since we're not on a standard terminal arrival route, we have no star today. We're going direct Brisbane Airport and overflying the field. What I'm going to do is, for descent, I'm going to set flight level 110. That's going to be our transition level. Just so it's kind of like a reminder for me to set the local altimeter. And there's no ATC on, so there's no restrictions or anything like that. Our minimums are set. If I go to radio, would it show the ILS or no?
Does have a traffic ambulance 276.
So I'm looking for ILS frequency of
50 miles to south.
110.1. Okay, so it's probably not tuned yet because we're not.
Runway 21.
We're not close enough.
Time 08. Top sailor.
Reset Jet says half bank comes on past flight level 316. Oh, that's so specific. 31,600. As for your descent question, we use vertical speed, but I would sometimes use speed under 10,000 so the autopilot would give me the descent rate I needed, then revert to vertical speed mode. Okay. And to prevent overspeeding, I guess, right? That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Ain't no VNAV in this bird. Nice and old school. Alright, seatbelt signs going on. So I guess half bank would automatically disengage past flight level 316. Let's test that out. So it engages at 316, but does it disengage at 316 as well on your descent? So let's go ahead and bug up 11,000 feet. (11,000 feet) is set. Vertical speed mode. Thrust coming back a little bit. And let's go vertical speed, I don't know, 2,000 feet a minute, see how that works out. On our VNAV target, we want to go 0.74. So I'm going to bring the speed back, bring the throttle back rather. Alright, we are FMSing and we are vertical speeding and we are crabbing into a 96 knot left crosswind, but the winds down in the airport is not that bad. It's 210 at 7 knots. So pretty much on the nose. We're landing runway 19.
The final 29.
Working on a 757, 767 rating. Ooh, passed our systems test earlier today. Pretty stoked we started on procedures. Congrats, dude. 7.5, that is amazing. Are you in the US? Congrats, man. That is a big accomplishment. Going from the RJ to the 7.5 and 7.6. Reset Jet, feel free to join our Discord as well. We would love real pilots in my Discord, just like your sim at CFI as well. So vertical speeding coming back down to Mach 0.74 looks good to me. Now, as a little guide, if I go, okay, it's saying you want 2,800 feet a minute. We are gonna vector ourselves past the field. That's fine, and that's slowly coming down as well. But I'm gonna meet it kind of halfway. We'll go 2,300 feet a minute. Bring the thrust back just a tad bit. Let's see how that works out. So 2,300. This is coming down. Good. Canadian. As the home of Simple Takeoffs is Toronto, Ontario. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. we're doing VATSIM Thursdays, Toronto Thursdays as I call it, because every Thursday we basically fly to Toronto because there's full VATSIM ATC online, tower, ground, approach, or arrival as we call it in Canada, and center, so that should be fun. Alright, I gotta focus now, guys. I don't know why this bird shows me a little off course. It always trips me out. I'm like, why am I off course here? So I'm FMSing direct Blacka. We're not off course, but it kind of shows us as off course. You see that? I don't know if that's a bug or if I'm actually off course or what it is. I'm definitely not. Am I off course? No, I'm not off course. We're going to Blacka, right? But this is also showing me off course. We are going to Blacka. Okay, sure. I want to bring the thrust back a little bit. We don't want to overspeed. We're doing Mach 0.72. And actually 290 is our down the transition. We want to aim for 290. Through the transition, which is usually around 27,000 feet-ish. Yeah, we're in auto, so we're navving, we're in FMS. It shouldn't be off course like this, I don't know. This bird needs an update. But we'll keep it on this page for now. Next page, descent info. There we go. I'll increase that a little bit, 2,400 feet a minute. Beautiful coast of Australia. Yes, exactly. So, I don't know, it looks like it's a bug, right? It does this every time. I'm like, why am I off course? But who knows, man? Because the course is also set correctly, right? So going to Blacka, I want to track 001, which is right here. I guess that green dot, right? A little past the north. So 001, where everything's correct. FMS is engaged. Auto, radio is in auto. I think it might be a bug. Aerosoft doing Aerosoft things, exactly. Let's have an outside look. Hold your ears, this is going to be loud, guys. Beautiful. Some terrain. This is a screenshot. Hold up. Screenshot. Save as. Beautiful Jetstar YBBN arrival. Good. I'll try to maintain 290 here. Yeah, I'm way off course, dude. You know what? Can we go heading? Can we get ourselves manually on course? This might get a little spicy. I'll put myself on a little gentle intercept. I wonder if I go nav, is it going to get armed and then intercept the course or what? Like Reset Jet said, Aerosoft doing Aerosoft things. Well said. There we go, course is coming in. Okay, good. Now that the course is coming in, I'm going to go tracking 001. Now there's a little bit of wind as well, so I need to account for that. Okay, now what happens if I go direct, or if I just go nav? Okay, now it's going to Brisbane. That's not right. Let's go. Oh, actually, it is about to pass Lago. That's fine. Let's keep it in heading mode. We'll overfly Lagos or Lago, whatever it is. All right, passing that waypoint. Let's make a left turn here. Okay, now if I go nav, it's gonna send me to Brisbane VOR, right? I think that's it. Transition altitude is 100. I guess I didn't set that here, that's why it's flashing. But we're gonna wait till 11,000 feet. Why is the FMS using localizer? Holy moly, this thing is so buggy. Heading. I'm gonna try to stay on course as best as I can here. Alright, let's get one more exclamation point DEST in chat. Look how gorgeous this looks, guys. I'm so happy we did this flight. Never been to Australia before in the sim or in real life. Screenshot, save as. The screenshots today are absolutely gorgeous. Thanks for the subscription, dude. Appreciate you, man. Reset Jet, welcome to the fam. And all this focus on the navigation, we're forgetting to aviate. So aviate first, then navigate. So thrust coming back. Don't want to overspeed here. So nav source, I don't know why it's using the localizer. But at this point, we're just overflying the field, right? So that's fine. It is 250 as of 0000 Zulu, so 28 minutes ago. Winds are 210 at 7, Cav OK, 2218, QNH 1017. Brisbane traffic, Jetstar 106, we're about 26 miles to the southeast of the field, descending out of flight level 125. We're going to overfly the Brisbane VOR for a right downwind, runway 19er left, ILS 19 left, Brisbane traffic. Alright, I'm going to bring the speed back down now, 250. Thrust idle. Let's continue the descent. We'll go a nice gentle 1,000 feet a minute now. I'll bug up 250 on the speed. And QNH was 1017.
Traffic going to be on speed 76, 5 miles east, 3,400 feet. The plans will be tracking for 10 mile mile runway 21 by the RMP. Right.
1017. 1017. And 1017. Set 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times, good. A little bit off course, but not too bad. We're just using heading mode here because our freaking thing is disgusting, the nav mode. So I have it fixed from the IAF BETSO, which is fine. We'll just have a long final. We'll have a nice, beautiful speed. Thank you. Speed, speed, speed. We'll have some eye candy to look at here. Alright, we're going to overfly the field for a right downwind. So we pretty much overflew Brisbane now. Cool. So I'm going to put myself at the 196, so 016. Not a lot of traffic around, so I'm just gonna extend my base a little bit. Coming from the other side, we're gonna have an extended base. I'm gonna overfly the field. Look at that gorgeous turquoise blue Wata. Landing lights. Don't overspeed, sir. 250 knots. Come on. Come on, simple. Alright. And our final VAP is going to be today 139. I don't know if that includes the wind additive of 5 knots or not. I'm going to assume it does. Alright, good. 250 knots. Let's maintain that for now. Actually, there's no point in going so fast. Let's go down now. We're going down to 4,000. We can less that vertical speed. Bring that down a little bit. Let's turn downwind. Beautiful. Speed coming down. So let's do speed mode descent now. So we want to go down to 4,000 feet. And let's bring the speed back down to 210. So flaps 8, 230. I can go up to flaps 8 just about now. Let it go down VFE minus 10. So you want to be at 4,000 for Betso. A nice long final. Brisbane traffic. Jetstar 106 CRJ descending out of 7,500 feet on a right downwind ILS 19er left Brisbane. Alright, give me flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Good. And can we descent in speed mode now? Descent to 10, sure. Look at the scenery. Gorgeous. Alright, hopefully the ILS will get auto-tuned. It should be 110.1 India Bravo Sierra. We'll see. So I'm going to extend my downwind a little bit high, couple thousand feet to lose here, down to 4,000. You can slow me down now. I'm gonna go over the water. Alright, and missed approach altitude, track 196 at BNE and H, and not below 500, turn left, tracking 166, climb to 4,000. So missed approach altitude 4,000. So straight out, and then at BNE and H, left turn, okay. Cool. Jetstar 106, turn right, right heading 040. Correction, right heading 090. Okay, right heading 090 for Jetstar 106. Flaps 8. Speed check, flaps 8. Jetstar 106, turn right, right heading 120. Right heading 120, Jetstar 106. Okay, Jetstar 106 cleared direct Betso join the localizer. Direct Betso join the loc for Jetstar 106. Betso, execute, nav. Speed 180, good. Bug it. Nice long final so we can enjoy these juicy sceneries. Oh yeah, I gotta get my replay out. Talk about things that real pilots don't need to worry about. Alright, replay. Now, if I want to join the loc, if I keep it on nav mode, and I don't want to join the glide slope just yet, does that mean I just keep it in? Because there's no loc, so I guess it's just nav mode for loc only. So if I go nav source, Alright, localizer, course 196. 110.1 set. Good, we're going to join the loc here. It should intercept that. Watch your speed. Correcting. Alright. Hold your ears, it's going to be loud. Wow. Looks so good. Alright, let's see if it does a good job of capturing the glide, or capturing the loc. I'm going to go ahead and put this here, take off landing mode so you guys can see me making these inputs now. So for now, we're just worried about the throttles. Make sure to rearm nav, she's in roll mode right now. Thank you. Nav is on, but it still says, okay, you know what? Just give me approach. Why is it still on roll? Let's see if it'll blow through the loc or not. Loc should come in. So I have loc 1 and glide slope, but it is showing roll. There you go. Okay, so it is capturing the loc. Good. It'll capture when it's alive. Roger. There you go. Alright, approach mode is activated. I'm going to go thrust back a little bit. So glide slope's coming in. Brisbane traffic, Jetstar 106 on a 14-mile final runway, 19er left, Brisbane. Alright, glide slope should come in now. Let's see if it captures the glide. No? Yep, there we go. Glide slope check. VFE 20. We can go flaps next. I just want to tell you good luck. We're counting on you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. No pressure. Field in sight. Is field in sight? Hold on. Yeah, field in sight. Whoops. Alright, glide slope captured, missed approach altitude 4,000 set. 10 miles out, that's checked. Jetstar 106 winds 210 at 7 knots, clear land 19 left. Clear land 19 left, Jetstar 106. Good. We got our landing clearance from imaginary ATC. Toggle the seatbelt signs. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing. Beautiful. Alright, I'll configure it a little bit early, that's fine. Set all, or set this, 139. I don't know, I'm going to assume 139 has the wind additive built in. Not too sure. Give me flaps next. Speed check, flaps 30. And flaps full. Speed check, flaps full. 8 miles out. Gear down. A lot less hectic than an RNAV approach, let me tell you. RNAV approach in this aircraft, you gotta be on your shit. Speed, speed, speed. We got it, don't worry. Speed. Alright, gear down, 3 greens, no red, flaps 45 indicated. We're gonna go thrust reversers armed, ground spoilers armed, we're lit up, could land. Let's go replay, record. Let's get this, fellas. My aircraft. I'll just follow the flight directors here. Alright, we are on speed. Recording is on. We got headwind. That's what I like to see. Stable. Yeah, the sensitivities, after I adjusted it according to what your sim CFI told us, it feels a lot less twitchy now. It feels a lot better to hand fly. Form flare till 30. Form flare till 30. Trust and don't panic. I don't know what you mean, dude. What? Oh, start your flare at 30 and oh yeah. Because we got this new sensitivity curves. I'm not used to it. That's true. Guys, if it's a smasher, please don't blame me. I'm still getting used to these new sensitivity curves. And Captain, cabin is secure and we're ready for landing. Roger, thank you. Speed, correcting. Glide slope, correcting. 1000, stabilized, missed approach altitude set. Speed, correcting. I gotta be my own co-pilot and the captain. God damn it. Alright, we'll do our best here. Nah, I want to see a panic flare. Does the glide slope seem a little high to you guys? Or are we on? It looks like 2 red, 2 white. So you want to see what? 3 red, 1 white for the CRJ, I guess Scott was telling me before. Let's try not to panic flare. Check. Speed. Glide, correcting, good. Little bit of crosswind component from the right, so we're gonna need some left rudder. Speed, correcting. Alright, on speed, good. Just start 106, go around, maintain one. No, I'm just joking. Go around, runway heading 3000. A little bit upwind.
30, 20, 10.
Reverses, baby. A little bit of aileron correction into the wind. Welcome down to Brisbane, Australia. Oh, that was a freaking butter. I shall take that. Reverses normal. 60 knots, stow 'em. Welcome down to Brisbane. And this aircraft doesn't have auto brakes, so we'll just go ahead and brake like that. Good. Beautiful. No panic flare. The new sensitivity curves feel amazing. Thanks, guys. Now, we were vacating on the right, correct? Not on the left. Yet, not much going on the left there. Welcome down to Brisbane. First flight in the books. Oh, baby. That felt nice. That felt nice. Ground spoilers deployed, check. That'll auto retract, I guess. Beauty, you're hired. Hey, when real pilots tell me I'm hired, now Transport Canada just needs to give me my damn medical. They're like, oh, you need to do this exercise stress test, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, holy moly. So that's what I'm working on currently. Brisbane traffic, Jetstar 106 is clear of runway 19 left taxiing to the domestic terminal, Brisbane. Alright, I'm going to stop it here for a second. First flight in Australia in the books. Let's clean her up. Beautiful landing lights, and I don't know if it's standard practice to turn on the APU. I know in the 7.3 and the thing you do, and strobes going off in the A320. Maybe tomorrow we'll take the A320 for a spin to Toronto. Haven't touched the A320 in a while. So it's going to be a right turn at Bravo 6, cross Bravo, Charlie 6 to the gate. Thank you. Nothing till 30 feet IRL works well as well. Well, your SimCFI, I honestly barely flared. Like I find even with this new sensitivity curves, I didn't need to flare at all, pretty much. Have they hired you or they want you to have your No. So I have no experience. All I've done right now is a discovery flight. So what I was trying to do is I applied to an aviation program for the CFI, but obviously you need a Cat 1 medical. And I did my medical exam, but the doctor's like, yeah, they want you to do further testing to clarify some stuff up, clear some stuff up. I think it all honestly originated from my ECG that I did for my heart. It was a little bit like, I didn't shave my chest. I had like a little bit of a hairy chest, and I think it wasn't like making proper contact. And the tech didn't realize, and I think that kind of set everything off. Like they came back to like, your results are a little weird, and then like I went and did another ECG, and my doctor's like, you're completely fine. They probably didn't know how to do the ECG right. But just because of that, Transport Canada's like, you got to do an exercise stress test, echocardiogram, you got to do a 24-hour blood pressure monitor, you got to go do a lipid test, blood test, cholesterol, all that stuff. So it just set me back for like a few months, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to the gym every day, practicing on the treadmill to do the exercise stress test. I'm hoping I can pass it. Obviously, without the medical, there's nothing you can do, right? So we'll see, whatever God wants. You try it at BFC. What does that mean? What's BFC? So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. I have my exercise stress test in about a month. If I can pass that, then hopefully I'll be cleared. If not, then the plan B for me is to just go for my Cat 3 and just do the private, maybe just for fun. But in my heart of hearts, I want to do the commercial, but we'll see how it goes, man. Whatever the universe intends. Were you looking for an instructor at Brampton Flight Center? Oh, no, I signed up for Spectrum in Burlington, your SimCFI. Are you in the Toronto area? Looks like you're familiar with these. I was doing it in Spectrum, and they actually accepted me, but they're like, you better make sure you sort out your medical stuff, because it's kind of useless without it, right? I don't know how do these gates work? Like, there's weird lines and stuff. Okay, I guess I'll just park here. Yeah, Spectrum Airways. That's where I did my discovery flight. Guys, if you haven't, I'd really appreciate it if you go to the channel and check out my discovery flight video. It's pretty cool. Give it a like if you haven't. My parking is probably ass. Don't worry about the parking today, guys. We'll just call it a day right here. Alright, parking brakes set. We're gonna go... APU is on, good. Seatbelt signs stay on for now. Good, let's shut them off. So bleed valves are all auto, good. Thrust reversers can disarm. Alright, engine numero 2, engine numero 1. Used to instruct at Brampton Flight Center, nice. That's a little bit far from me, that's why I didn't choose Brampton, but I know that's one of the better flight schools for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot our chrono. Stop the chrono here. So what the hell does this mean? 28 minutes, like I know it was over 2 hours. Does it reset every hour? What's the proper way to keep track of my block time? Do I go ET? How do you reset this? Do I go ET and that's how you do it maybe? Anyways, beacon lights going off and seatbelt signs going off. In terms of my shutdown flows, I have no clue. I guess boost pumps can come off because the APU has its own power or fuel source, right? Their ATPL program was great. I've heard good things about Spectrum. And on weight, off wheels, it will steer timing. Okay. So at this point, what do I do with the hydraulics? Do I turn them off? I know probe heat's gonna come off. Windshield heat can come off. Anti-ice was off. Good. Let's deboard this bad boy.
Deboarding requested.
Do you want to reposition aircraft at default position? No. I don't even know what that means. It's a full shutdown. It's not going to be a turn. If turn 3A off, okay. So if it's a full shutdown, then all of them off. There's not much you need to do with this panel, honestly. I find with the CRJ, the most amount of work is in the pre-flight. Like, you got to do your captain flows. I found a really good video. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys. So, to the real pilots here, I've checked out this video so many times, but it's just so many things they do that I really need to memorize it properly. This channel, what was it? CRJ Captain Flows. Where was it? SkyWest CRJ900. I think that was the one. Yeah, it's a whole 17 videos. So this one I studied it before, but unfortunately because I fly like 3 to 4 different aircrafts in the sim, it goes in one ear out the other. But this guy's he used to be a captain. This is years ago, so he's probably a captain somewhere else now, but he takes you through all the different pre-flight stuff, like circuit breakers, all the different things, all the way from the beginning. I love it. All these are primarily tests.
Okay, hydraulic pumps. These are all in the off position.
So I've watched these videos so many times. GSX was telling you politely that your listing joined what? Yeah, I know, the parking was horrendous. But what are you gonna do? And by the way, lights off. Thank you. Okay, open aft cargo. Thank you, GSX. Thank you, thank you. Deboarding starting. Wheel chock set. Parking brakes set. So if it's the last turn of the day, I guess stab trim, mock trim, yaw damper, IRS is off. Welcome to Brisbane. But yeah, whoever's interested in learning the CRJ, just check out this guy.
Our battery master. Okay, what we're looking for there. A couple of things.
He takes you through everything.
Chime, chime, chime. Master warning, master caution, come on.
May join for Toronto Thursdays. Alright, Scott. See ya.
Okay. You gotta press it more than once. Come over, check your electrical. And you need at least 22 volts. 22 volts.
For the battery, 22 volts.
Flight, we are coming up to the fire detection.
See, this is all the stuff we don't bother with in the sim.
Jet pipe.
Overheat. Jet pipe, overheat.
Overheat. Jet pipe, overheat.
Very cool.
Jet pipe, overheat.
Next, once it gets to about,
it's crazy how many things they got to do for the pre-flight.
That's when our start light is going to go away, and it did. Once you have.
But anyways. For as much stigma as this bird gets for not having auto throttles, it's very automated, and realistically, when it comes to flows and procedures, you're not going to find a whole lot of difference. Yeah, that's what I was saying in my last stream. I'm like, everyone like in this flight sim community thinks, CRJ, I stay away from it, it's difficult. It's actually pretty easy to fly it if you get the hang of it, because a lot of things it auto-tunes for you, like the ILS, the course. If you can, like you said, get over the auto, that's exactly what I was saying last time. I'm like, if you can get over the no auto throttle thing, it's actually a pretty automated bird for sure. Like all the bleed valves are auto. You don't need to worry about switching the gens, like switching the buses for the electrics. Everything's auto. Time to move to the bat. I don't know about that, Scott. I would like to learn it, but you're not going to find a whole lot of difference between any of the US-based regional. Roger. Oh yeah, let me stop the replay. And again, I really appreciate your Sim CFI and Reset Jet for dropping some knowledge in chat. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next stream, which is tomorrow. We'll be in the A320. And hopefully with the A320 I can do some hand flying like we did last time in the hand fly the approach to Toronto. Mad Dog is intimidating at first, but actually very easy. Really, Gary? Are you being sarcastic, dude? Everybody says the MD-80 is freaking hard. I'm pretty sure I can't give out flows, but I can give how the plane is operated. Yeah, whatever knowledge you can share, it's appreciated. Snap. I don't think I've... Actually, you know what? I was going to say I've never flown on an RJ, but I think I have. I flew on an RJ900 from Toronto to Atlanta and back in 2015. So that was my only experience with the RJ. MD-80 is okay. I think it's easier than RJ with single pilot. Are you serious, dude? You guys are like motivating me to buy it now. Because I always stayed away from it because everyone's like MD-80 is freaking hard. But if it's not that hard, I'll take it. Can't be harder than the Hot Start Challenger that I flew with Statui. We did a shared cockpit flight with the Challenger 650 and X-Plane. Now that was challenging. Next time I fly into Toronto, I'll have you spit me. Yeah, it has auto throttles as well. It's not bad at all. It's like a 7.3. Really? All right. Yeah, I spot pretty much during the summer. So this month I've kind of slacked because I was streaming more in the sim, and work has been kind of crazy. But when I come back from my trip in May, I'm going to start spotting a lot more at YYZ. And sometimes I do live stream as well from YYZ. So if you tell me a time you're flying in your sim CFI, possibly I can spot you, which would be pretty darn cool. Flight model is great too. Okay, good to know. How much is the Leonardo? That will be cool, Scott. Yeah, we have tons of plane spotting RJs on the channel. I'm based in Toronto, in Montreal right now, but we'll be flying into YYZ a lot in November. Nice. So do you commute from Toronto for your job to Montreal? It's a short commute, so it's actually not bad. All right, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't already. I guess we'll we'll wait for the baggage to unload, and then we'll do the replay. My girlfriend wants dinner. I gotta go buy dinner now. What a fun stream. So the first time we ever flew in Australia, we did it with the RJ, and we had a reroute. The ATC was a little... We had ATC, I mean, which was cool, down in Melbourne. So, flight meal. Flight meal. In-flight... Oh, no in-flight meal, eh? Alright, there she goes with the luggage. So, how do we do this? Let's go GSX, reset. We're gonna go ready. Hold on, let's close all this stuff. Aircraft, closed. Remove that, closed. Oops, close. Doors are all closed. Chocks, we can remove them, and we can go ready for taxi, I guess. Let's check out the replay real quick.
Our way. Once again, welcome on board.
Alright, engines are firing up. Let's get a little final screenshot here with the tower in the background. It's just the default scenery. Where should we fly into Toronto tomorrow from? Alright. fire it up. Fire in the hole. Let's go replay. Oh yeah, disconnect off VATSIM. Don't want to forget that. Don't want to forget that one. Replay. Let's get it. Buffalo to Toronto. Yeah, right. Even in a Cessna, that'll take like half an hour or something.
Co-products is prohibited. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit to you. In case of an evacuation, leave all your belongings behind. Lighting across the floor will indicate the pathways to the exits. In the unlikely event of a drop in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from above. If this happens, pull down on the mask.
Alright, this is my chance to say bye to all you guys. Scott, appreciate you being in chat. Gary, appreciate you, sir. Your Sim CFI and Reset Jet, you guys are awesome. Hopefully I'll see you in chat more often. Love real pilots in my stream. Prototype Gaming, thanks for joining. Chris, appreciate you, sir. And I think that's it for today. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for your support. Smash the like button if you haven't already. And I'm gonna show the replay. I'll do the plane spotter's point of view, and then we'll get out of here. Gotta go get myself some dinner. Oh, look how gorgeous that looks, though. Yeah, we'll keep it on this view. Coming in. Beautiful turquoise blue coast. And like I said, there was some fix on flightsim.to because apparently by default the trees are way too tall or something like that coming into 19 left. So there's a fix on flightsim.to that corrects that. I've installed it in my community folder. Not sure if it's actually working or not, but I didn't hit any trees, which is a good thing. Look how gorgeous it is, man. I need to visit Australia in real life. Here we go. No panic flare. Oh, butter. So minus 188. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us 91, 1.06 Gs. So we'll take that. Love the sounds as well. Let's go back here. Alright, this needs to be another screenshot. Let's check out the landing from the external view. Nice and gentle flare, nothing too crazy, just hold it, hold it. Oh, that was a certified greaser. Nice, we'll take that any day of the week. Let's look at it from this side too. Alright guys, I'm out. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, okay? Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna go to Toronto. Take care, guys. See ya. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. I'm out.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Like a phoenix. aviation.